Hey guys, hope you're having a great weekend. This is our weekly watch list video highlighting the market breakdown as well as a few stocks we are watching this week. If you guys do enjoy this video, if you can please give it a thumbs up, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. So let's get things started kicked off right away with SPY, and let's go into the hourly chart here. You can see we are in this uptrend here, and let me go into a new work or drawing set here. What we see here from the daily chart is we get this bounce, we form this higher low here, and by higher low I mean that this low is higher than this prior pivot here. We break out over this bull flag on a push up, and what I like here is, although yes, on Friday we did gap up and get some selling pressure, but what I like here is that when we pushed up, we made a new high right here. So if we look at this high right here, higher than this high, higher than this high, so we're still making a higher high move here. So liking this extended bar, nice follow through here. Now when we go into some levels, let's go into the hourly here. And one of the first levels that I see is around this 451.60 area. So this reject, attempted support off the open here. So if we do go into this bounce here, nice bounce back up into that higher high area that I mapped out on the daily. So the hourly is still pretty choppy, but it's trying to form this new uptrend structure here. So consolidation, slight downtrend. Now we're trying to form higher highs and higher lows. This sell-off getting bought up, and now we're rallying to the upside here. Part of the reason for that gap up strength on Friday, and we did just come off of a very large economic week. This came from some news. We had an unemployment rate that came in 0.3% higher than expected, caused that pre-market spike up that we saw here. Then we opened and we pretty much sold off throughout the day. As for a key level into next week, I want to see this 451.60 area hold, and it's really this break and then retest on the 4 hour. That is going to be one of the key levels that I want to see. And then I'm going to be using the high here, and I will color code this, the high from that Friday high around 453.64. And then when we come up here, then we get this break and retest at that 456.04 area. So trying to form this uptrend move here. Let's take a look at where the daily EMAs are. Let's go into the daily chart. So got close to the 100. Now we're reclaiming. Now we're moving to the upside here. Nice two lower volume days on this pullback. And you can expect some lower volume here on Friday. I want to note that the market is closed on Monday. Heading into a holiday weekend, you do typically see lower volume. So that was as expected here. Now let's go back into that empty study set here. So again, liking this move. I like the higher high structure. Any pullback here, let's go into the hourly and find a pullback level to watch. Let's go in here, and then let's use this drawing tool. This is a pretty strong support down here in this 445 area. Obviously some ways to get there. And then another area that I see is around like that 449.15 area. So this bounce, turn, reject, and then we bounced here, a nice move up. So if we get any selling pressure, expecting that 449.15 area to provide us with some support below. Quick mention of the VIX. This thing is getting hammered and beat down. It was off that 1731 level that I mentioned last week. And we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, basically 6 red bars in a row. So pretty extended. It wouldn't surprise me to see a bounce on this. It's not very usual for the VIX to just sell off that hard. Now, we did sell off that hard back here in late October as the market was forming a bottom. But with the VIX being already so oversold from 34 down into 13, this extension is getting pretty extended. We have that support area down here around 1294. Just an area to keep on watch. In the general scheme of things here, let's go to the 5-year. Pretty big support here. Below that, we could test down into, say, like this 11 area, which is that 5-year low. But first, I would like to see how we trade at that 1294 area, likely to be like that 13 area as a whole dollar region. Something to note and something to keep on watch this coming week. Now, I want to break down a few individual plays really quick. First one being AFRM. we get this strong earnings gap up, and it really caught people by surprise. So this is a power earnings gap move. And what ends up happening is we're blowing right through all these prior pivots here. Now we get this move up into this key 21.95 area. Let's color code this so we know how important it is. Over 21.95, I think we test into this pivot high here and then back up into this area around 23.66. Personally, watching either an inside bar and then continuation or a gap up open on Monday that doesn't have much drawdown off the open, looking to take that into that upside move around 23.61. Now, another one, an interesting setup, and unfortunately one that didn't have much liquidity at all, is going to be DELL. And we're trading at highs here on DELL, so you have to use intraday levels here on this one. But I love this gap up over consolidation. We get this strong continuation move on very high volume. Now, this is exhausted volume, but it's coming off of earnings here. I would like to see a day 2 move over that prior day close, which the close was right here around 68.19. So anything over 68.19, I will watch that trending move into that 70 plus area. I'm assuming we probably got some exhaustion into 70. Yeah, so we get this push up, break through 70 here, and immediately wick this down, reclaim, and then 70. So 70 going to be a key area as well here. But liking this move over that PDC, their prior day close around 68.19, we'll watch to take that for a day trade up into 70. And one last move here, interesting setup. It was mentioned last week and got a decent selling pressure, but this one is getting so oversold here. I do think we can see a bounce. So we get the spike up, almost like a daily bull flag. I want to watch for that break over 14 for that move up into this 14.75 area. Potential right here into the 16.48, and then a big gap fill up into 19.30, and above that, gap fill up into 24.60. So exhausted move with a bunch of gaps to fill to the upside. If this gets a strong bounce, it can move in a hurry here as we are so overextended in an oversold bounce setup. So watching it over the highs here for that continuation move to the upside this week. Hope you guys enjoy, and again, if you did, if you could please smash that like button, it would be greatly appreciated. And I hope you guys all enjoy your extended weekend. Thank you.